Hello, welcome to today's class, and we are going to discuss about the switch statement. And the switch statement is a control structure which is used to execute different blocks of code based on the value of a variable or an expression. So before we start on today's class, we are going to take a recap of yesterday class. And yesterday we discussed about the if statement, and we said the if statement is used to give multiple conditions when a developer is writing code. And we gave a syntax. We gave a syntax when writing the if statement. And we say when you're writing an if statement, you must declare first the 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 object which is to be affected and the condition. And we gave the structure which a developer needs to follow when writing the code. And in yesterday class, uh, we had we had written a short code on the if statement. And today we are going. And if you didn't attend yesterday class, recommend you go to our YouTube channel and watch the yesterday class, and you can come and join us as we continue discussing about the switch statement. So today's class we are going to discuss about the switch statement. And a switch statement, we said, is a control structure. And even all the control structures, control structures are give a wide range of view and the control flow of a system, how it functions. And the switch statement specifically, being part of the control structure, it's used for programmers to enable them execute different codes, block of codes, based on the value which the variable is being instructed on. And we said the instructed that are inside the instructed that the instructions I mean the instructions that are inside a variable are called data types. Data types, they are the ones which drive the type of code which the developer will use to create an application. And as we as I've explained, I think I've explained enough about the data, the control structure, specifically the switch statement. Let's get into the code. So the switch statement um, it gives more cleaner code, than using the if else statement, as we discussed the last class, as we are going to see. So first we're going to create an object. We're going to create an object. We are going to create an object. So let's say today the switch statement, as we have gave the definition, that the switch statement, on the basis of execution, the type of result that is being given depends on the value that is being declared on the variable. So it doesn't matter the number of loops which the code goes. The What matters is the number of the value which the variable is being assigned. So let's say today we are going to code about a person giving a direction to his home, but we are going to discuss it in a code form, but in more of a switch case. So let home let home let home so just a minute. So just a minute. So let's declare let home. Yeah, that's what I needed. So let's create an object, let home, and you say the home, let home. So let's say our home Let's say our home it's in Hurlingham, Nairobi. Let's say our home is Hurlingham, Nairobi, and you have this person who want to give directions to your place. So before we continue, let me give you the syntax of writing the switch statement. So the syntax before we give, let me give you the syntax. Just a minute. I don't know the syntax. So this is the syntax. What we do, the syntax is variable declaration, say variable declaration, okay, variable declaration. So after you declare the variable, this variable assigning, you assign a value to the assigning of the variable, then the body of the case and the switch, and the switch goes here. So what we do, we say switch, and we give it a condition. So which we give it a condition. After that, we open the bracket. All right. So and we say this is where the body of the code goes here. All right. And after, yeah, so this is the syntax. So let's dive into the code. So we already created a variable. Okay, already created a variable. So what we're going to do, so we're just going to start here. Okay, let's give it some space and paste. So we have created an object or a variable that is called Hurlingham. So let's imagine today's code, we are going to give a person a direction. So if this person needs to get to Hurlingham, he must go through some pathways. He must go through some destinations for him to reach to Hurlingham. So when we say switch, we give the condition as a switch. We say home. So sorry. So we say switch. So switch home. So if anybody in this case, so we say for this case, we say, let's say we are going to Dagoretti. So the first stage is DOD. DOD. So if the person reaches DOD, what do we do? We print console.log. We say you need to go to Yaya. Okay, you need to go to Yaya. Right. So we are going to introduce another keyword called the break keyword. So the break keyword is used to prevent the code from recurring, like going multiple loops. So the break is used to break the number of loops which the code is being declared, when the code is being executed, I mean. So we are going to create another case. So we say case. say case. So we say Yaya. If the person reaches Yaya, if the person reaches Yaya, what do we do? What do we do? We say console.log. We print let the person let the person know that we are going to the next stage to Kilimani. Okay, the next stage is going to Kilimani. So we are going to break the code. So so let's say the guy is let's say yes, I don't know what's happening with my visual code. Okay, so we are going to assign it. We say we are going to Ligindogo, 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 Ligindogo. So let's say Jamhuri, Jamhuri, Jamhuri. So when the guy reaches Jamhuri, actually we are not going to Hurlingham. We're not going to Hurlingham. We are going to Dagoretti Corner. We're going to Dagoretti Corner. We're going to Dagoretti Corner. We're not going to Hurlingham. We're going to Dagoretti Corner. So when the guy reaches Jamhuri, what do we say? Console.log. We print. What do we print here? What do we have here? We print that the next destination, the next destination is close. Is close. Be near the driver's seat. Exit door. So we close. We close the code. So I mean here is not dot, is door. So what we do the next, we say default in case we don't find any direction. In case we don't find any direction, what do we say? In case we don't find any direction, let's break first the code. Let's break the code. So if we find that there is no direction, there is no the guy is lost, that is the default one. If the guy is lost, what do? We we tell the guy, we tell the guy, we tell the guy that sorry, we tell the guy that you need to go home, no party, no party, no party. Remember, the guy was headed to Dagoretti Corner. So for you to reach Dagoretti Corner, you must, if you are from CBD, you must go through all this area to reach Dagoretti Corner. But we assume that the guy is lost. So let's see from our terminal. Let's see from our terminal what the guy will be told by the driver. Let's see. Let's see from the terminal what the guy will be told by the driver. The guy have been told mercilessly, you need to go home, no party boy. So let's assume that the guy used this, met all these stages. So, and we said wanted to go to where? To Dagoretti Corner, Nairobi. So he wanted to go to Dagoretti Corner, Nairobi. So what will it be? Because we all know that he has gone through all the processes, but we wanted just to tell him to just to play with his mind. So and I think the driver just wanted to, the Uber driver just wanted to make fun of him. But let's imagine that everything is okay. So just print out and let's save and rerun the code. Let's see what the driver will say. So the driver will tell the guy, you're already at Dagoretti Corner, Nairobi, because you are used the exact direction. So this the best thing about choosing the switch case is that we have been able to achieve our goal without writing a lot of code, So the switch case is more good to go than using the if else statement and else if. So it's very recommended. As a Twitter, I recommend you so highly that you use the switch case rather than using the if else statement. So thank you guys for logging in today's for coming to this class, and bye bye, and let's meet at the next class. Bye.